Aric Almirola announces that he is retiring after the 2022 season. Matt DiBenedetto lands a ride in the Truck Series, and Preece might replace Almirola after the 2022 season. Aric Almirola announced his decision on social media and on YouTube with a video titled "The Next Chapter of My Life," in which he explains that he truly does enjoy driving race cars and is excited to race his heart out in 2022. But to be the best in this business, you've got to be selfish, and for the last 37 years, my life has always revolved around me and what I needed to do. The most important thing right now for him is his family, and after 2022, he's gonna go back to being a fan and just paying all attention on his family. He says he's ready to wave goodbye and he's loved every minute of it, but it's time for the next chapter of my life. Aric Almirola is retiring very young in my opinion. He's 37 years old and he could have driven another few years in NASCAR, but he decides to retire to pass as much time as he can with his family, saying that his entire life everything has been around him, but he wants to do it around his family this time, and he wants to return to being a fan of the sport and to be there when his kids still think he's cool, and to not regret it when his kids grow up and he couldn't have as much time to spend with them. So the video he did is a very well made video. I'm gonna be leaving that in the description below. I do support Almirola in this decision. He's one of the most likable NASCAR drivers you can find. He's very humble, and he has 3 wins in the Cup Series, with the first one coming back in 2014 with a rain-shortened Daytona Coke Zero Sugar 400 on the 4th of July weekend. Then, the second one came in 2018 at the Talladega playoff race, and the last one being last year in the 2021 New Hampshire race. From 2012 to 2017, Almirola was part of Richard Petty Motorsports. Almirola suffered a back injury back in 2017 in which he couldn't drive some races, and then Bubba Wallace raced for him in the races that he couldn't. In 2018, Aric Almirola went to Stewart Haas Racing to claim the number 10, and Bubba Wallace went to the 43 in Richard Petty Motorsports to drive full time. We'll see Almirola drive one last time here in 2022, and here is when the questions start to rise up. Who will replace him? Well, a couple of days or like a week and a half, somewhere around that, before Almirola announced that he was retiring, Preece actually signed with Stewart Haas Racing to be a development driver. And this starts to raise questions. Will he replace Aric Almirola? Because the thing is, Preece signed a couple of days before Almirola announced, and so we don't know if he's gonna replace him, but he surely has a couple of options because Almirola is now retiring, and Kevin Harvick is soon to retire, we might say, because Kevin Harvick is one of the oldest veteran drivers in the sport, with all due respect. And let's say, for example, Jimmy Johnson, who retired in 2020, and he has the same age as Kevin Harvick, and Kevin Harvick is now 2 years after Jimmy Johnson retired. He's still in the sport. He probably might retire soon, so that leaves Preece with 2 options, but it's not completely confirmed. So until the team says something, until Preece signs a contract, and maybe we can see him in the Cup Series. Doesn't technically have to be the Cup Series, it can be the Xfinity Series, because for this year, Preece is gonna run a few truck races, a few Xfinity races, and a few Cup races part-time. He's not gonna race full-time like he did a couple years before, but again, just rising up. We still don't know if he's actually gonna replace Almirola, but it's very likely. And now, for the last topic of this video, we have Matt DiBenedetto, who spent the last 2 years with Wood Brothers Racing in the Cup Series, landing a deal for the Truck Series in 2022 with truck team Rackley W.A.R. Matt DiBenedetto was a Cup Series regular from 2015 to 2021, and in all those tries he went winless, with a few second place finishes, and still could not be able to win a race. I remember the 2019 Bristol Night race where he was so close to winning and sadly could not. All these tries and he is still winless. Let's see if in truck he wins a few races and then in the future maybe a team gets interested in him again and he signs for Cup Series. But for now, DiBenedetto won't be in the Cup Series for a while. Let's take for example John Hunter Nemechek, which came to the Truck Series last year in 2021 with Kyle Busch Motorsports. I think he had the most wins of any driver that year, but failed to get the championship. And so will we see DiBenedetto in victory lane very often in the Truck Series? We still don't know, but these are all crazy news. It's the first of many videos I'm gonna do that covers more than one topic in one video, because I have a lot of videos to do before the official season starts. And let me know in the comments, what do you think of these decisions? If you're excited for the clash. Yep, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know with a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Don't forget to share this video with friends and comment down below again, what do you think of these decisions made by these drivers? And are you excited for 2022 with the next gen car and all these changes that are happening? Let me know. So that's going to be all until the next one. See ya.